Fearborg, or whatever the race is called. And you went over and to investigate some missing scouts sent by SpyMaster Matteo. And there you fought some hacks and attempted to construct a land vehicle out of the raft you stole from a poor fisherman.
Don't make it sound like it was a group activity. Please, it was strictly 2 people doing that.
With that, I will move you to where it happened. Right. First, Kai and Craig. You're still constructing this thing. Craig, are you keeping your rage up?
No.
Okay.
But it can be useful.
Coward.
How much damage have you even done to yourself at this point?
A lot.
Not enough.
I think I've asked more than 10 times for 4 damage, so. You are still working on this vehicle, so do another dex check. It's a bit hard without the proper tools to make a fully functioning wheel, so the second wheel is not the most round figure you have seen.
But it's usable.
Ish, yes.
Usable-ish. Right, I'd like to make the third wheel then.
Back to the party that slew the hacks. What do you want to do? You, as the last hack falls, Moon lift his spell, and you are no longer in this deafening magic spell. You can actually hear your thoughts again.
I didn't. Maybe I don't take the spell down. Maybe I leave it up.
Oh, I thought it was Moon. Never mind. Are you gonna take it down? Are you leaving it up?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I saw clear in my ears.
I'm just gonna loot. I'm gonna look. Not for loot, but for like identifying information, because for like the people that are missing, anything in their belongings, stuff like that.
Okay. Do an investigation check.
But if I have my character sheet.
What race are these witches?
They are water hacks. They are not. Taking a bit closer look at them, you see that they have half. Their hands are half finned, and so is their feet. Steely, you find some bits of clothing strewn around the cauldron, but other than that, you don't really find anything that would be a special identification. So you get like 2 boots of different parts of clothing.
I'd like to cut off one of the limbs, like just the hands, or this, just so I can show the person who sent us here what we were fighting, like the
Okay.
fin.
You cut
This
off
is not
a
for
hand.
eating.
I really thought you said I'm gonna eat it.
No, you cut off a hand.
Well, there's nothing else we can do here. We should head back.
Yep. As you turn around to start walking back, you Moon comes up to you and is like, I don't mean anything towards you guys. You guys are cool, but I rather not work with the aggressive big guy, or half orc.
Oh shit.
So
So rude.
I think I'll just cross the river here and go back to town. But
Does it
Yeah,
turn into
that
a
makes
crocodile?
sense.
Yeah, I totally understand.
but you guys, I'll good luck on your whatever you're doing.
Thank you. Come again.
And he jumps into the river, and you see crocodiles coming up over the water, or up to the top of the water, where he went down, and he just swims across.
So, question, Spider Man. Didn't we piss off a lot of people in town before we left?
I mean, they did. If we go back without them, I'm sure we'll be fine. They can meet us outside the city afterwards, I guess. I really don't want to try and explain this one away. I don't think we'll get away with it a second time. After the incident.
Incident. No, but I mean, didn't they like? Was it big orc person who threw club at someone to get the raft as well?
Yes.
Did he get noticed though?
Yes.
Yes.
I have a feeling
that,
a
that,
thing
that was
that
not much stuff going on in that scene.
Oh yeah.
also a thing like that kind of finds its way to people in terms of rumor.
But I'm sure it'll be focused around the dock. If we head straight to the command center, we can do our report, get our reward, and get out. As long as Crag isn't with us.
Okay, if you say so. I'm just saying that it could be a bit of a problem if we get, guilty by association. If you catch my...
If it'd be easier, I can go in by myself. If I get caught out, I can get away pretty sharpish.
Maybe that would be a better strategy. What do you think, other elf?
I'm not sure. I don't think that they noticed Crag. Maybe if he just goes back, maybe we get lucky and he doesn't get recognized. But I don't know.
Someone did reception, didn't we? Definitely heard guards arriving as we left, right?
We could maybe somehow try to disguise Crag then.
We could. I have a slight feeling he won't be very happy with this guys. But sure, we could try.
What are they up to anyway? We should check on them. Are they still building the thing?
So on this map, the river's quite narrow. Is it actually narrow, or is it still as wide as it always is?
It's still the roughly 10 feet.
So it should be.
It's a bit narrower here than it was where you crossed.
Is it still like really fast?
Yes, at the because it's a bit narrow, smaller here, then the water is flowing a bit faster.
Can I see any kind of crossing or anything that would help me get across?
Make a survival check. Oh, just a perception. Not in particular. It's not a because of the newly settled area. There's no one that has started having a set place you traverse the river.
Okay. Seems like we'll have to head back and use the boat anyway. There's no way we can get across from here, so we'll group up and then make a plan.
All right, let's head back.
If it was up to me, I'd say we just go back into the city. Let's see if we get lucky. If not, then I guess we just kind of throw Craig under the rocks, you know, and just if he gets into jail, then whatever.
I'm okay with that.
This is the new guy in the party suggesting this, man. By the way.
Oh, he's already more useful than you guys.
Whoa.
I heard some little bit.
I mean, if we need Craig, then I can somehow get him out of the jail later.
I have a feeling he will get out himself or get killed.
Okay, yeah.
Or get killed.
He's an independent, strong orc.
Black orc.
Black orc.
Grey York. Come on, guys. Orc has field too.
Orc is the poop.
So are you going back to the rest of the party?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As the party returns, Addy do the third of the 4 dex throws.
Me?
No, Addy.
Oh, Addy.
Slightly better this wheel.
Yeah. You can also, it looks like it would be something that would be workable on a proper wagon. Okay. As the party returns, you see that Craig and Kai is working on what looks like constructing wheels to the raft and putting them on.
Okay.
As you're coming back, he is fastening the third one. And you see as Craig is chopping up another piece of wood.
How many wheels are done?
3.
Okay. We could tie Craig under the raft and try to go with that into the city and
Do I
hope
hear
he
that?
doesn't get noticed.
Do I hear that?
We tried.
How far have you gone towards the raft?
Who are you asking?
The group coming back.
I assume we just arrived. We're just checking. I'm just checking the raft out.
Okay.
I find it interesting.
Okay. Then you did hear that, Craig.
You will not be tying me under the. This raft
Oh, shit.
is for driving.
not to rain on everybody parade, but how is it going to move?
It's got wheels.
I
Okay.
Well, only 3 wheels
What-
though.
What powers the wheels?
well, have you? Do I need to explain to you how a wagon works?
I mean, no, but generally people have horses or other assorted pack animals of burden bearing.
Well, you can't get a horse and not have a wagon, and you can't. You gotta start somewhere.
Generally, you start with the horse, but okay.
What do you think, Craig? Is he onto something? Do we need a horse?
I mean, a horse would make it.
You're riding something, the hunter.
No.
Oh yeah.
It's a long way to the north, and this could come in quite handy going up there.
No.
How
Don't
many
worry.
horsepower does Shadow have?
Also, I don't actually physically know how that would work. Like, I don't know how. What, like, horse stats? Because it's not like a strong creature, it's like a dexterous creature, so it's weird.
Alright.
How many horsepower does Spider have?
so it's good in the corners.
Yeah, so, like, a riding horse has 16 strength because it's got to, like, carry shit.
And what does Shadow have?
An 11.
So,
I have a lot of strength.
I mean, Crag was the backup plan if you wouldn't, if Shadow wasn't up to the task.
We didn't actually have your spider in mind.
Shut up, Crag. We're trying to sound smart.
I just wanted a boat on.
Okay, and it's a very good plan. Just the second caveat. We're on this side of the river, and everything we want is on that side of the river.
What is a boat?
It's a boat with wheels.
And okay, so
Excuse me, Hunter. Are you some kind of expert in hydrodynamics?
I have a basic understanding of balance.
Don't
Well-
worry, I will balance it.
Crag here is a sky captain, you see. We'll be fine.
Captain.
So, what did you guys end up doing over there? You took a while, and I think we heard some noises. Did somebody stab a toe or something?
There was some fighting with disgusting fishy witches. They're dead now. Here, look, I take out the fin. This is his hand.
Oh, nice. We can report back then. What?
Yes.
Where is Moonman?
He,
He had other
he didn't.
prior.
Did he die? Well, I could help him. Where is he?
he didn't die, he just went his own way.
Did you say something before he left?
Not really.
No,
He
no.
said how much he loved all of us.
Especially the big orc man.
Oh, that's so cute.
The guy never returns. Well, we should probably head back and, report back to whoever told us to go and do this.
The SpyMaster with no name.
Yes. Because we're leaving for the north in a day.
We might have a problem though. We might be wanted.
Why is that?
We just sort of came to the conclusion that perhaps throwing clubs at people's head is not considered very polite. And that is sort of exactly what we did before we took the raft, which is now not a raft anymore.
Well, you see here, Crag is quite renowned as a famous pirate, you see. So people expect this, and it is fine.
No, I acted out of character. Well, not really, but it was not very nice of me to throw that.
Well, it was for the greater good.
It
Exactly.
really wasn't.
We took something, we made it better.
And you would have gotten wet if we had to swim.
Yeah, I think.
We could have gotten, a raft by asking.
I'm just gonna your trait, Rafi. That's like the pirate trait, right? So you can do small crimes without.
That is not a small crime.
In the
That's a
right,
pretty small crime.
You
You
insulted somebody in a public space and stole their vehicle. That's not a small crime.
see, those kind of feats are meant for saying you are chasing someone. A really good example of where you could probably make use of.
So
something
you,
is
you
when-
can't steal a boat. Is what you're saying?
You wouldn't download a car.
in the right environment, you could probably get away with more than other people. But you have to remember in the environment you're in. If you're in a small fishing, no name fishing village or something, then stealing a huge half orc stealing a raft probably wouldn't go punished because nobody would have the power to do so.
No, well, it's like it's a fear thing, as the traits read.
Yeah, so I would imagine it would be
but
if you went up to him and I'm gonna threaten you, and then he gives it to you because he's intimidated. Not, I'm gonna beat you over the head in front of all these guys.
Terrified.
The difference is, say you're standing in a back alley in Malmö, and suddenly somebody threatens yours for your wallet, and then you give it to him because you have no chance of getting out of this without just giving up, or standing in front of the biggest police station in Sweden.
But nobody's gonna report that thing because we're terrified of Crag.
No, but
Crag's like 10 Mohammeds.
if there is 2 cameras all going, and the police is literally 10 feet away, then probably people are not going to be scared of the criminal in that situation.
But no guards followed us so far.
Well, there was guards coming to the harbor when you were going.
Fair enough. Okay then. So we have modified the boat, so they can't tell that it's the same boat.
I mean, we could just stay behind.
We could.
But no, we're a team. We'll be so sad.
Are we though?
Yes.
Well, how about Crag stays over here, because I need to go get some things in town. And we all meet up after we're done with things and head north.
I'm okay with that.
Sounds good.
Are you gonna craft the last wheel?
Yes.
Make your roll.
1.
They are symmetric.
You get another workable wheel.
4 workable wheels, baby.
So you now have already really shitty fishing raft. Now with 4 shitty wheels on it.
Oh, by the way, can we call this thing Grand Theft Auto?
No, we will name it later. Man who eats weird things.
Hey, I didn't eat this ad thingy. I'm keeping it.
I think I see tooth mark on it there.
You saw nothing.
This is an out of character thing. Have we actually got anybody who can act as the face of the party at the moment, like high charisma?
I'm not high charisma. surprisingly.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Nah, we
Brilliant.
had, but we had the bard. Yeah, he fucked off.
We'll be fine.
Okay, should we wheel this and see?
I mean, my charisma is 12. That's pretty much what we have.
I want to make our way back into town then.
Taking the raft?
Huh?
Are you taking the raft? Or across the
No,
river?
Craig's staying behind with the raft, right?
So how are we gonna get back?
It's we have rope.
I think we should use the raft.
It's a river.
Yes. How deep is the river, Ash?
Is it like Nevada?
You haven't tested it. But you can't see the bottom. Because it's...
Can I make like a depth?
Yeah, the boy is fucking up.
So you want to perceive the steepness?
Like
or what?
the depth of the river, yeah. It's like 3 meters wide, so.
Well, here it's closer to 5 or 6. And so the stream is a bit slower. But do a nature check.
Nature.
Everyone is doing nature check.
Not
Ah.
just the one trying to calculate the depth of the river.
Ah.
While staring intently.
I mean, from looking at how steep the ground is going down into the river, it probably would be just over 2 meters deep at the lowest point.
And how wide was the river?
About 5 to 6 meters here.
Right. I would like to look around for a tree.
There are plenty of trees.
Is there a tree that's taller than 5 meters?
No.
Do you know the
Fuck
fucking?
you.
You know the weight of such a thing?
I do, in fact. God, you're not making this easy, Ash.
I mean,
Okay. Do you mind if we'll use the raft to get across the water as it was designed, and then we'll send back somebody, and we can meet outside.
Well, what is up with the bot? It's having AIDS.
Yes, it's garbage. I don't know what's happening.
So you're saying that we will have to dismantle his creation? And,
No, we wheel it to the water, and then if it functions as necessary, it will then take us across, and then
I'm just thinking
one of us can come back.
The added weight, won't that counteract the buoyancy needed for this thing to float?
But the wheels are wooden; they're already buoyant.
Are they? I suppose. I don't know if they.
There's no metal around here, little one, yes? There's no
Do I know-
stones.
Do
we
I
need
know
to-
if this type of wood is buoyant, or is it something that would sink? Do I know that? Ash?
Only rotten wood really sinks.
Does it? Is it? Okay, I don't know.
I mean, really fresh wood could sink, yes, but it's like, so yeah.
do a
What
nature-
time is it, by the way? In the game?
What's it? At this point, it would be half, like 4 in the afternoon ish.
Mm.
See, the sun is starting to like, it's not setting, but it's going down. can make a nature check on the wood if you want.
Sure, why not? The fuck of it. Not Dera. Nice. I know everything about this.
Being of royal blood, you have never actually tested if wood actually flows. But on its own accord,
they're not supposed to.
You
They
just
don't know I'm of royal blood.
you know that ships made of wood sail, but you don't know if wood on its own is just floating at this point.
Well, all we can do is push it into the water and see what happens. If it doesn't float, it's not much use to us anyway.
Why wouldn't it float? It's literally a bunch of wheels.
We'll find out when we push it into the water.
Alright, let's push in water. I don't have any upper body strength, so I will cheer you guys on.
What kind of strength do you have?
Other kinds. Right now,
Your
patience.
strength. Right, I'd like to push the boat into the riverman.
Okay. You we
No, sorry. I would like to roll the boat into the
yes.
river.
Let's get my dice.
It does have wheels.
As you start wheeling it, the second wheel you constructed falls off.
Oh no.
What a surprise!
It's clearly orcish handmade.
It didn't break, it just fell off.
I would like to reattach the wheel.
Okay. You put it back on.
Yeah. It is fine, guys. It's fine.
Can I cast mending on it to see if I can like help the repair it?
Well, it's not much to repair. It's pretty much he took one of the sticks, or like the raft is made of planks, pretty much, and one of those planks have just, or four of those planks have just gotten wheels put onto them, and then like made a crude hole with a stick going through the hole to keep it from sliding off. It's pretty much the work that's been done. So it falling off was just the stick holding it on just fell out of the hole.
Okay. So it's actually nothing is actually holding the stick into the rest of the frame.
No.
What the fuck is this?
Other than gravity.
Dude! Bellman engineer! Okay?
Wow.
Right, can we cross?
You
Does
managed,
it float?
you managed to wheel it down into the river, and yes, it does float.
Suck on it, Smeg.
I was the one that said it would float.
Yeah, suck on that. The hunter. Hey, it's your name, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're.
He said a name. I'm just saying it's a special occasion if he uses a name instead of descriptive.
To be fair, I did call him Hunter because I see him hunting all the time. But yes, thank you for acknowledging my.
I have the same kind of difficulty with names.
They are kind of stupid, aren't they?
Yes.
We sail forth.
Oh wait, is Crag staying back? Is that correct?
No, Craig's on the raft. Everybody's on the raft.
So we are taking Crack to the city.
I
Where's...
thought I was staying behind.
So did I.
Oh, I thought we're taking him.
But we're going to borrow the raft, and someone's going to go back for him.
I think if
Okay.
Crag is about to stay behind, maybe I could stay with him and just rest because I'm exhausted. I'm pretty much falling unconscious because of the drugs and everything.
But that isn't a bad idea. I doubt we'll be able to stay in the city tonight, so we'll be camping out anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get something together for us when we get back.
Hmm. I was thinking more like we could set up camp like on this side of the river, and then after you come back from the city, then we can just, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. Because we're not going to be able to stay in the city tonight.
Right,
Oh.
so the mayor, Hunter, and me, we go across with the raft to the city.
Yeah. And me and Craig could stay behind, then I guess I could take a rest, and I don't know. Could check the surroundings or something. Maybe finish the raft. Oh no, you're taking the raft with you. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, sounds like a plan, yeah?
Sure.
I'll stay here and make sure Craig doesn't do anything
Well,
stupid.
Don't do any drugs or nothing.
I'm not an irrational creature. I just do things that are necessary. Please.
Right, so we have Druggy Elf taking care of Pirate Orc. I miss Moon.
Right, so three of you
Oh, God.
sail off.
Oh god, that was a
What's this?
I thought it was a monster. I was just like, what is
This
this?
was all I saw last session, yeah? This was all I saw. I was like, why are you fighting? I don't know nothing. This is all I saw.
Laffy.
what?
Oh, the unseen cock is the deadliest.
I didn't do nothing.
There's still some jizz left on the map.
Where? Oh,
Things I didn't expect to hear today. There's still some jizz on the map. It's not a sentence you hear very often.
Nope.
right, you guys.
Photographer porn.
You guys make it to the other side of the river, and at this point, the riverside is a bit more. There's less people around at this time.
Where was the SpyMaster?
In the command center. So, does anyone need anything in town?
Yeah, I need to make 2 quick stops.
I was planning to basically get in and out of the command center as quickly as humanly possible without drawing too much attention. So, it'd be easier alone.
I need to pick up an item at the docks and head over to the temple, most likely.
How do we find the person who sent us on this thingy mission?
So, we were given the mission by the SpyMaster.
Yes.
So, he's in the command center alongside the general. I assume if I go to report to they'll put me in the right direction.
All right. Since I have the hand of whatever thing that was, I will perhaps go and report.
Oh yeah, forgot about your hand. I thought you would have eaten it by now.
I am trying my very best to resist the urge.
Well, why can't you, the two of you, head in there? Or do you have any business in town, Amir?
I don't know if I have time to go perhaps past the temple again. And
Well, you could do me a favor, Amir.
I really don't want to.
See, I need a small symbol or something that's symbol of Ares. Maybe you could pick that up for me at the temple. I'll reimburse you, of course.
Sure, I could perhaps find something.
Because you see, that Wilbert fella stole my holy symbol, if you remember, which I will get him for. But if we're heading off into the wild,
Wilbert.
Music Man.
Ah, yes, man with guitar. Why are you confusing me?
He was playing some devilish scheme with me, and he stole it from me, and we have no idea where he is now.
I'm sorry for your loss.
But if you could pick me up a new one, or something, you know, something that resembles Ares, that'd be nice.
Sure, I will see what I can do.
Thank you. God,
Anything
why am I
else?
trusting you? No, that's fine, thank you. And I want to head down to the docks afterwards.
You
And we will split.
you are pretty much at the docks. So Steely, you're going to the command center, and Mimir, you're going to the temple.
Before we split, I gave Steel like, here, take the hand. Tell to show proof of what we did there. Hand. Well, hand.
Are we still under pass without trace?
Does it last? How long does it last?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
It is up to an hour. It will probably have faded by now.
Oh, it's a concentration spell anyway, so he has to maintain it, and he's not here anymore. So
Right. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. Cool. All right. Yes, I'm heading towards the thingamajig.
Yeah.
Temples.
Okay. Kai, what are you doing at the docks?
Eddie? If you have you muted or something?
You can always just say D to it, or say that we should do it in the DM channel.
How do I do that?
Say it, but I'll take us down. Wait, what are you doing?
Yes. I want to go to the harbor. I want to find a block and tackle, and I want to purchase it.
A block and what?
Tackle.
What's that?
See, I'm a real nice guy, so I even got a link up. It's basically, you know how you in a ship you have like lifting stuff and things like rope going through wheel things.
Okay.
That should be in a harbor if it's like lifting anything boat related.
Yes.
And I want to pick that up and I want to put it in my back before any of them see it for reasons.
Okay. Well, the party went off. Are you trying to steal it, or are you gonna buy it from someone?
How much would it be?
It's a common item. It would like gold something.
How much?
A gold.
A gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
Okay. You find um, you find one of the people that's attempting to establish the docks in the city, and you manage to get a block and tackle from him.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Cool.
Yes.
Hey.
How you doing?
Right. Steeler, you get to the command center. You are stopped at the guards again. What's your business?
I've come to report. Report? I've come to report to your SpyMaster.
Very well. He's inside.
Thank you. I'll just head to where I was before.
You as you come in, you see the SpyMaster and Phyllis standing over a map.
Mr. Gum.
At this point, it's only them in the middle command center, the 10th area.
What was? I should write this down. What was the other guy's name again? I forgot.
Phileas.
So I'll come in as Phileas, SpyMaster. I've come to report on the details across the river.
Ah, yeah. The SpyMaster. If you'll excuse me, he comes over to you. Yeah. What did you find? Did you find my men?
The men you sent are dead.
No, that's unfortunate. How
We
so?
found. Oh, what's it? What are they actually? Is it a coven?
It was some water hacks.
Yeah, but no, when they're like, it's a group of them, they form a coven, don't they, or something like that. Anyway.
I don't think they're witches.
A murder of hags.
Anyway, we found a group of hags. Using their, let's just say that they were dead and their pot was full. So we dispatched them, but I don't know if there'd be any more. How safe the other side would still be. We saw nothing else, but
I'll make sure that people are more armed next time. Right.
Yeah, and then as I brought proof just in case, and I'll pull out the hand fin and toss it to the floor.
Very well. Well, it's nice to see that you can get a job done. You're still up for taking on the scouting mission, correct?
Yes, correct. Yeah, we'll be camping outside the city tonight, ready to go.
Very well. I suppose you'll need a reward for a completed task. And he takes out his pouch and just gives it a whip into his hand. You see some gold coins coming out, and he gives them to you. That is 30 gold coins.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry we couldn't do any more. Being done, I'm just gonna say farewell and then head back to where
Wait,
we.
your group. What should I call you?
Squad.
um.
Do you want me to jump to Vermeer?
No, sorry, I was just trying to open something. That's rubbish anyway. Yeah, jump through a sec. I'll.
Vermeer, you get to the temple.
Alright. Okay, I want to go inside the temple. And what do I see?
You see pretty much what you saw before. There's a few more people walking around. Mostly just other people of the army have come and to say a prayer.
Do I see the flame that I touched last time and got my premonition from?
You do.
Okay. So I go up there and I want to bring forth my sword again, the sword hilt thingy,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to just tell Valandriel, "Hello again. I have come here on business, and if you want to say like hello to your old friends or something, we can do that. I need to speak a bit to. I cannot remember the name right now, but the flamey girl, the one with the cool flames hair and stuff.
Ignis?
I know the name of my character just because he sucks at names. That's why.
Right.
So yeah, and I sort of touch the fire thing and like, all right, here goes nothing. Hello, Ignis.
Okay. Do a religion check.
All right, let's see. Wait.
Mm-hmm. You feel the same sensation of warmth streaking across your arm, and you again find yourself in this flamey void kind of scenery. And again, Ignis approaches out of the flames.
Hello again. Don't mean to disturb. I'm sure you have a very busy life and all with the being a god and everything. I just do you want to speak to Valandrilian again?
I do think we were suddenly you disappeared also sudden last time.
Yes. I had some technical difficulties with the real world. Anyways, was there something else you wanted to tell me?
I believe we discussed of reforging the sword.
Yes, there was something about turning some rocks in the north.
Ah yeah. Ares does need to be freed. And she is under the Northern Seal.
So she's underneath some rock in the north.
You can say that. I guess.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but like, really, a rock? I thought you guys were like gods and stuff.
The rock is a vessel. Uh, when we burned out the heretics so long ago, we sealed away their other unfinished world, and these seals are what's barring that world from connecting with ours.
Okay. I think I understand.
You settlers have to prove yourself and defeat the heretics of old. And to face them, you must release us.
Okay, so yes, okay. So release the gods and world will be good again. Cool. Right, there was something else, if I may ask your flaminess.
Speak.
So you know that old man who you want to totally get with or control or something? He kind of wants a little idol of Aerith, but since you want him and I don't like him, do you want me to give him your idol so you could be like super sneaky and like, haha, you're actually
You see as a smile creeps across the the mouth of Ignis. I like you mortals. And she does a whip with her hand, and you see as a flame, the void kind of conjures up in front of you, and two flames sprout out from the sides and coalesce into charcoal colored statuette.
What is this?
What the fuck was that?
Good timing. That is what I hear apparently.
Yes. While this ritual is going on, there's just all of a sudden what you hear.
Mm.
Right. But you get charcoal colored statuette,
Okay.
and she goes, I like you. I think I'll lend you some of my knowledge, and steps over and just with her one of her fingers just lightly touches your forehead, and you feel a sharp warmth through your head, and you have learned the spell Scorching Rays.
Ooh,
Cool.
damn.
Is Ignis how?
When you have freed my sister, go seek out the forges of the elves, and I'm sure we can look at restoring Belandriel's sword.
I'm writing this down like Forge of Elf, Landry Sword. Okay, I will.
And then the vision fades.
Cool. I pocket the idol.
The idol is just suddenly in the hand you had in the fire. So when you take your hand out, it's just there.
Okay, cool. I take this sword hilt and like, okay, I totally have a plan how to get the sword back. Me and Ignis are like really cool together now. Are you down here?
I heard everything. I'm very content.
Cool. I like fist bump the hilt.
Fist bump the hilt.
Right, I'm
Yeah.
done. I start heading back to the docks.
Okay. Right. Steal it back to headquarters. So, what should I call you?
We haven't really discussed it yet. I suppose we should need a name. I'll go.
Most platoons have a name.
So I just noticed a text and thing. I'll go back to my group and get something together, something more concrete. But I suppose for now you can just call us.
Charlie Squad.
I forgot. I don't. Whatever.
Team Vamir.
Bellman Socks.
So what?
No, Bellman Socks.
How very roleplay.
I forgot it already. It was something I wanted to do it as like sufferers of Kai. There we go.
Sufferers of Kai.
Yeah, just temporary.
Until he dies.
Okay, he takes out like a notebook and just quickly scribbles it down.
Also known as the SOKs. SOKs.
Mm-hmm.
The socks.
It sucks.
That's good, actually.
Ali would be proud. Hey, remember, you are one day ahead of the army, and I want a full report of what you see
You mean behind, right?
in front.
No, we are in front. Yeah, we're
We're gonna
scouting.
leave a day before, right?
Oh, right. Okay, I thought you were saying we're not tracking anyone down. We're going behind. Okay.
Anything else?
No, if that's all you need to tell us, I'll reconvene with my group.
The front of the army have already passed through the area, so I expect little resistance for you guys until you reach the city. But as we have gotten news of the city being under siege, I cannot vouch for the roads at this time. That is for you to figure out.
I'm sure we'll manage. We'll be fine.
Then I wish you good luck.
Yeah, I'll head back to the docks.
Hey, Kai, are you doing anything after getting your wares?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait by the raft. Wait for Vamir and the hunter to show up.
Okay. Stile approaches a bit before Vamir, but unless you want to do Stile, you want to do something, then Vamir also comes back.
No, I'm just waiting.
Yeah. So you'll get back to the docks. What do you want to do?
Right. Is both of them back or just
Both is back at this point.
Oh, okay.
The
Vamir!
The sun is setting at this point. It's rough. Probably like 9 o'clock
Hi, old man.
or 7 o'clock.
Hi, Vamir. Did you manage to find me?
Yes, of course. Here, it was the nicest one they had. I had to haggle, scratch some backs, and but I got you the nicest one they had in the place.
Can I like? Right, and this is an Aries. Like, can I tell what it looks like, Aries?
Do a religion check.
Hey. Can I guidance myself in this? Is that possible without a symbol, actually?
I believe so. Let me just look. I don't think it was one of those that required the symbol. No, you can do that without.
So that's a wisdom saving throw, yeah?
Yeah.
Good old.
Yeah, that does it.
Religion. So if it's probably it.
It's definitely not a connection as you're used to with Bowman when you grasp the holy symbol, and it is familiar of another essence that you have dealt with very recently.
Do I recognize that as something else?
Yes, you do.
Vamir, this isn't
Yes?
this isn't Aries. This is Ignis. Did you pick the wrong one in the store?
I mean, the person I got it from seemed quite reliable. I mean, she seemed to know what she was talking about.
She?
Are you? Yes, seemed to be some kind of grand person there who seems to be quite knowledgeable about these area. Are you sure you're just not mistaken? The looks, I mean,
I want to use my lasso of truth on
What?
Vamir.
Lasso of truth?
Okay, I don't actually.
what the fuck is this now?
Can I tell if he's like lying or not?
You can do an insight check.
Let's see for you, sure. Insight.
And I guess maybe you should do a deception. You can GM roll the deception.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm just washing my hands.
Are you proficient in deception?
I can't remember. I don't think so.
Then I think you'll have a hard time.
Okay. We shall see. Maybe I will hit a natural 20. I have a feeling that's pretty much what I need to make this book.
You have to be
I believe in
you
you.
have to be this 23.
Well,
You can do it.
Deception would be charisma, or?
Yes.
Right, I'm at +1 there, so I'm pretty fucked here. Let's see. Where is that bar? Do we need him? Inspire me. Inspire me to lie. Right. Let's see how badly I fail this. Yeah, that.
I don't need to. I can't see this, but I'm guessing it didn't go too well.
Nah, it was Less than inspiration roll.
Is this like a fumble?
As Vermeer is trying to cover up this, he seems to be stumbling between actually saying what he's meant to say and actually saying the truth. Like, oh yeah, no, no, Ares, Ignis. I don't know the names.
You liar, you!
Hey,
This is-
listen, I'm in a new world. It's all confusing. Gods are strange. Just take your deity and be happy, okay?
Ares is Spellman in this
Ares.
twisted land.
This, whatever is, just go for it, man. Be like other elf. Do drugs, be happy.
He's been doing drugs? What?
Oh shit.
What kind of drugs are we talking here? Like, did he also have like a bit of tobacco or
I
something a
mean,
bit heavier?
in a philosophical way, isn't life a sort of drug?
I wanna slap a mirror across the face.
Make an attack roll.
It's not really like meant to do damage. Yeah? It's just like
It will do damage. You're hitting me across the face.
it's a gentle slap.
I mean, you can pull the hit if you wish, but Vermeer
Right, is it-
still has the chance to dodge it.
It's like what?
Unarmed attack would be just a
Strength, yeah.
16.
He has like no AC though, does he?
16. Yeah, that's. No, I have 15 AC without doing any
Blade singing.
blade singing, so yeah. Otherwise, I get 18.
So yes, you.
I do in fact slap him.
Yeah, you slapped me across the face. Ow! I did not say I was doing drugs. Jeez.
What kind of drugs is he doing, man? And I wanna just shake him a bit gently.
I don't know. I saw him take some weird pill, okay? Ask him.
We'll get to the bottom of this. Get him a
Yes,
back seat.
I can't wait. Backseat of what?
The raft.
Oh.
And Steele, you're just seeing this unfold.
It's like sighing.
I can't believe I was here, you know. I mean, I'm just sort of used to it at this point.
No reaction.
Hunter, did you get the SpyMaster's attention?
Yeah, he just reinforced our mission, sent me on my way, pretty much.
Oh, so we are to stay in town for 2 days, or?
No, we're leaving tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Because we're going before everybody else. That was the mission.
Okay.
But yeah, we should probably camp outside because no one's actually apprehended us, but I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, that's fair. Crag is probably lonely as well at this point. And we need to talk to this junkie.
Okay. So you sail across the river again. The raft is still floating. You do get some weird looks from some of the other sailors. Or fishermen.
I wait at him. Hello.
You managed to get across the river. And when you drag the raft back up again, you see that one of the wheels have fallen off.
I swear to Bellman, this wheel.
Oh no, what a shame it fell into the river. We'll have to not use wheels anymore.
I want to grab the wheel.
Oh no, did it actually fall off as you brought it out then? Not in. I thought you meant it fell off in the river.
Yes, it would be gone at this point.
Damn, that is really
Do I notice this?
unstable.
No.
La 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 la.
But you are steering the raft?
Yes.
It's just one of the wheels.
Yes.
Do I see the wheel floating away?
You can do a perception check.
You're gonna rub it in, aren't you?
10.
You don't notice it.
What are you looking for, Vamir?
Oh, you know, just seeing if somebody wants to come and murder us.
No, we're fine out here. Nobody can touch us. Wait, is actually Shadow on the raft with us?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
You can't get across out there, but you can't get across otherwise.
How do spiders fare with water?
I imagine incredibly poorly.
Yeah.
I
So you are actually taking a massive leap of faith in trusting that our rafts will sink and sail, and you trust us completely.
But I don't actually know how it works. Like they haven't got a negative to water, and it's fucking huge. It's bigger than me, so I mean it probably would be able to like support itself. I don't know.
I think most spiders float.
I'll Google it. Can spiders swim?
No, it's because they don't break the surface of the water usually, because the way that surface tension and stuff works, isn't it?
But this is.
But when it's a
much
giant
bigger
spider, yeah, exactly, it wouldn't do that.
I'm gonna say that it can hold itself up in the same way that a human can.
Some
Can I,
spiders can, some can't.
Are we just like floating on in the water? Just are we doing anything specific while we're just sitting there?
You're just crushing the river.
Okay. I ask Hunter. So, how did you meet your spider?
Yes, actually.
Sorry.
1 second.
Oh.
No, I was just trying to think something. Literally a wolf spider swimming through a pool. Thank you very much.
I think that's the one I was looking at as well, but
Anyway. It's just a strange story. I literally can't remember how it. Basically, like, I was exploring my world and fell through I think it fell through a chasm or something. And I landed in a place I didn't recognize. And came across Shadow in the forest, and luckily enough didn't kill me. And
best friends ever seen.
well, we were attacked by some strange insectoid creatures, and we helped each other survive. And then after that, we stuck together.
So you've never wondered why your spider did not attack you or find this bond with you?
I mean, it was somewhat aggressive to me at the start, but after a more pressing threat emerged and kind of to be dealt with that, it was sort of a trust was built between us just to tolerate each other for now. And then over time, it grew into more of a friendship.
Did it stop at friendship?
Oh my god, no. Guy.
Because if it goes further than friendship, you might have a problem.
I mean, I don't have
Anyway.
a problem. I think that love of any kind is be respected, and it is beautiful.
What? I'm gonna slap Amir again.
Do another attack roll. Are you pulling this one?
No, this is like a yeah, this is like I don't. I'm pulling it. I am pulling this one, yeah.
Okay.
No.
This time Vamir is ready for you. He ducks out of the way.
Love is between a man, a woman, and God. In this case, Bowman. Not between animals and inanimate objects. You have a lot to learn, Bamir.
Inanimate objects.
Right.
Luckily for you, I am here to teach.
Wait. I pat Shadow. Nice spider.
I want to just glare at Bamir in a really judgy way.
Who's a good spider?
At this
I-
point, you would.
Are you flirting with this hunter spider at this
At
point?
this point, you would be at the other side of the river. Rayleigh and Craig, you have been able to take a short rest, so you can use any hit dice you want, if you wish. And Rayleigh, because of the nature of this the exhaustion, a short rest is enough,
Oh, cool.
so you are no longer exhausted.
Right. Still addicted though.
Well, you don't know how it works.
Yeah. I don't remember if I took any damage.
Like we're just chilling by the riverbed. It's like the most epic music ever.
I
The beer just slapped me in the face. That's the most dramatic thing that's happened in the last 10 minutes.
I mean, it's a pretty epic slap, you know.
Yeah.
It's almost
How can I
It's
slap?
almost like somebody is controlling the music.
Laffy, why do you keep changing the music?
I
Like, oh my
switched it
God.
while you were in the cathedral. It totally fit that.
Alright, fair enough.
That was like how long?
I don't know.
DJ Moose Moose.
Right. So are we ashore now, or?
Yes, yes, sure.
There seems to be a wheel missing.
I am really sad.
I am not gonna slap Amir, but I just wanna raise my fist in this. Like, I could
Right.
slap you kind of way.
I hide behind the shadow. Protect me, Squire.
I need to get another wheel, and it's getting late.
I just want to ask, a bit of a sanity check question. Why do we need to put a wheel on the raft?
You wouldn't understand, Amir.
We want.
Would
that was
anyone?
Not the orc. We want we want a land vehicle with a boat that can go into the water and drive up.
What is wrong with walking?
It hurts after a while.
Right.
Walking is for peasants, Amir. You should know this.
We come back to the earlier question of you're still gonna have to walk.
I will be walking.
Craig is a strong lad.
supposed to be doing some sort of scouting, right? I have a slight feeling perhaps we should not be going with a big wheelie thing. It's really loud.
I just want to raise both my fists in a slapping motion, even though it looks retarded. I look to Hunter and was like, you tell them what the SpyMaster told you.
We're investigating a siege. We're scouting the path ahead of the army to make sure that they're not walking into a trap. We have no idea what is at this city. That all communication has been lost. Therefore, giant, loud wagony things probably ruins our element of stealth.
We can dismount from a wagon when we get close to the thing.
Okay, see, that's just like mission parameters. I don't know, I give up.
I mean, the problem with this plan is that we don't really know when we're close to something because we are scouting. So we will perhaps have already walked into a trap before we know that we are in a trap because of loud wheelie thing.
Quick, get away.
I mean,
I would just like to remind everyone that we are not a party sufficiently equipped for a quick getaway. We have old man with big armor suit.
old man has escaped tougher things in the past.
All the more reason to
Craig, you remember, Craig? Kai has gotten away from things in the past. Remember how I got promoted to Brother General?
Yes.
I want to insight check that.
What if he knows that? Or?
Yes, if he's like just making if he's actually remembering it, if he's just agreeing with you.
Do you really want to get into the mind of Craig?
Okay, roll an insight.
I mean,
Ooh,
Craig was there.
Indeed.
Haha.
He doesn't necessarily agree, he just remembers.
Okay.
Well, the speedy escape thing was definitely true.
Well,
And how did you?
I actually ran away before I saw you get away.
So I stayed longer, and I still managed to get away. I'm here today.
Well, I seem to remember a unicorn.
What? Never mind. Don't answer that. Okay, back to the question. Could we not have the wheelie raft thing?
But I
Can
spent
we-
all day building it.
Can we vote? Are you aware of the concept of democracy? I realize as I'm asking this question, probably not.
I was like, democracy, is that like theocracy?
Kind
Like
of,
the great
except
city of Bellman.
it's kind of like theocracy, except everything is different.
So, it's not like theocracy.
It's a bit like
Exactly.
having a tribal council.
Oh, we always slaughter the tribes.
See, back in my homeland, we had the leaders of the tribes vote for things. That's kind of like a democracy.
Well, Craig, do you want this wheelie rafty thing to keep
It
going?
would be nice to have some kind of boat near.
Yeah, and I also want it. The mayor, do you want it?
No, I really do not want the raft.
You could just park it.
Hunter, do you want it?
No.
Right, so we're split even then. It's a deadlock, so we keep it.
What about other
Mr.
elf?
Cloakman,
Oh shit.
do you want
Rayleigh is a junkie and does not get to vote. He has forfeited his rights.
Just because he likes.
It's not very democratic.
Like full fucking Starship Troopers here. Mustn't said. Well, you see, Vamir here told me that Rayleigh has been using substances to enhance himself, which is wrong in so many ways.
Sorry, Rayleigh.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
I've been had. You told mom? The fuck?
What if we bring the raft? Or, wait, we don't bring the raft, we just park it somewhere and then we return to it when we...
Yes, I like that idea. Then we get to have it and also not use it when we are sneaking up on people.
But there's the... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm only gonna say shit, apparently.
Okay.
I was only gonna say we're not gonna be anywhere near a river. The maps.
Do you know that for
If
a
I remember
fact?
correctly, yes, we have maps.
It's
Do we
not
actually have a
real.
map, or have I just seen it? I think I've just seen it.
You have seen the map at the command. You probably
Yeah,
don't
so-
remember all the details on the map, but you know the lay of land.
See, that's where you're wrong, Hunter, yeah? You think this raft only goes on water? In a day or two, I'll make it go on land as good as it goes on water.
No, no, you won't.
Haven't we lost a wheel?
I want to put my hand around Crag, like pulling towards me. Me and Crag, we'll make it work.
But I don't doubt that you can make a lovely, lovely land vehicle, and the wheels will be amazing.
I would like to chime
Still-
in here. I do doubt.
But we're never gonna move it. We have no propulsion system. We have no means of movement. Someone will be walking anyway.
Have you heard of Crag engine technologies?
But then he's just walking anyway. So why have we got it?
Well, you don't have to walk.
I mean, I don't think you should get in between me and my vehicle. My Crag.
Have you ever heard of Lord Mila? It's an orcish invention.
Wait, what?
Basically, it's like a box on wheels, and you have one person run behind it and then get it.
So one person has to push everyone else.
Me and
Yes.
Crag, we have been talking about this in the past, but now we finally have the chance to make it a reality. Do you want to crush our dreams, Hunter? Vamir?
Yes.
I really do. Yes.
Do you want to crash this cute little Orcsies' dreams?
Yes.
If this is the dream, then yes.
I want to be successful on our mission and not die.
Okay. How about we carry the raft car thing, so it cannot make sound?
Then why are you bringing it?
No, that's fine. You two can carry it. That's fine.
And you can scout ahead, Hunter. Okay?
Oh God.
What do you say, Craig? Till we get it operational, we carry it. Okay?
Oh no! Hurry! Run! They're coming for us, and you guys have to run away with a fucking.
No, we get on top of the car. I mean, the
Just till I can make a fourth wheel, Craig. Okay?
Okay.
Now that dilemma's sorted,
Uh huh.
I'll find us something to eat for tonight. If you can set up the camp.
Sure. I go and start making a fire.
I will assist you with the wheels, old man.
Nice. I wanna just get to work straight away to make that wheel.
I'm sure if we cooperate, we can make at least 3 symmetrical.
We have 3 symmetrical wheels.
Oh,
We just need a 4th one that is close enough.
we need some spares.
I would like everybody to do a perception check.
Oh, we about to get fucked.
Let's see.
I'm blind.
I should get disadvantage on perception, considering I only have.
I think you have to be completely blind for that.
Oh. How does that make sense? I shouldn't be able to do perception if I'm completely.
No, but perception is also hearing.
That's stupid.
No.
Can we add another skill called eyes?
No. To perceive something is all your senses.
You're being a bit. Ace.
Anyways,
Isis.
Smek,
Shut up.
was that your high roll or was that Shadow?
There's 2, so the 19 is being a 24 shadow because I can't understand him, but he's still doing a perception check. So
Okay. As you're all talking, all of a sudden, Stile, you see Shadow is starting to skitter beside you as he's uncomfortable.
I sort of say to the spider, "What is wrong, little Spider-Man?"
Come on.
okay, I'll activate Beast Bond.
He's a range. What a nerd.
I start looking around, but I'm a bit attentive just to see if something is going on around us. Like,
Yeah, so actually,
Okay.
yeah,
At that,
it can't. Sorry, as I say, it can't actually speak to me. It can just
okay.
sort of tell me. It can give emotions and concepts.
Actually, looking around from here, you notice that the raft has caught on fire. It's only just getting started, and probably Shadow noticed that it just flickered. It just like the spark that started it. That's what Shadow saw.
Hey guys, think your raft needs a bit of help.
Craig, help me push it into the water!
I rage and push it into the water.
Okay. Seeing as your mighty vessel is all of a sudden catching fire, you are filled with furious rage and you're remembering Sky, and you put and you push the raft into the water and douse the flames.
Never again will I lose a vessel of mine.
You have not told me about this vessel of yours, Craig. But what put this thing on fire? Can I make like a perception or something to see like
Can do an investigation check.
investigation?
You should pick up Brigida's.
Huh?
No, that's intelligence, not mine. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perception is wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not very good at this.
You can see where it started, but you're just dumbfounded of how would it catch on fire? There's literally nothing here that would do such a thing.
Guys, did you see anything?
Especially because half of the raft, like the underside of it, is completely soaked.
Do I notice anything? If I go sort of a bit closer to it and see if I can see any footstep nearby or any traces of anything in movement.
Checking for traces.
Yeah, like where I saw the raft catch on fire.
Do a survival check. You only see the party's tracks.
I still have a the symbol Vamir gave me, yeah?
Yeah.
I want to just hold that out, lift it up to the sky, and shout, "Screw you, Ignis! I have pledged myself to Bellman, also known as Ares. You may light my raft on fire, but you will not burn down my..." This sounded a lot better in my... And I just want to put the totem he gave me on the ground and just kneel down and say a prayer to Bellman.
Okay.
I go back to the fire and I'm poking it like, I don't know what you see in him.
Wait, what fire?
I've started a fire because Steely was away getting hunting, so I started a campfire.
Okay.
Guy flirting with Ignis again. She's a destructive little bitch. She wants that Kai dick and she can't have it. How badly is the
Not at all.
raft
Like,
burnt it?
it's just... It was only like what would be the same as... It would be like you setting fire to one piece of paper. That's pretty much what it did
Okay.
before you guys noticed it.
I just felt like, have I engineered a raft so shit that just without any moving parts, it became like a combustible thing. I wouldn't put it past me, okay?
Like some
It's
scene,
like that Homer Simpson cereal.
like some scene out of Family Guy.
Okay. Well, I want to go get back to making that wheel then.
Okay. Do another dex check.
Oh look, it's a natural 20, Ash. I promise. I rolled it on a dice. It's so symmetrical with other wheels. It became better as well.
I would like to assist.
Okay.
So an advantage? Or?
Yeah.
Do I need to roll?
No.
Or...
He just
okay.
does advantage. Okay.
The 17 is the best roll so far.
Yeah, it is the best wheel you have created so far. You do have created. You have learned from your past mistakes in making the other four wheels.
Thank you, Craig.
There you go, old man. See, I know a little bit about the making wheels. Just don't tell the other. It'll be our little secret.
You are smarter than you let on, old man.
I know. Also, I'm half orc.
What?
I'm a half orc.
What's the other half?
Human.
Oh.
It's very boring.
Gnome.
I'm a half orc.
Lower body is gnome, upper body is orc.
That would be funny.
It would be a monstrosity. Right. I wanna try and... We should all try and get some shut-eye before we head out tomorrow.
Shouldn't we wait for Hunter to get back with night supper, eat food, and then we can go sleep?
I still have some rations left, but yeah, we could do that.
Save your rations for when we are out in difficult terrain, no rafts.
I guess that's a good idea.
I need to do some things before I head for the sack, but we got a raft. What do we call this, Laffy?
It's a land boat.
It's a land boat.
Yes.
Well, the land boat's done.
Very
we
great
head out
name.
tomorrow. Again, I
I
want to
know.
raise my fist to Vamir.
No, I mean it's very creative. I'm so inspired by the name. Land and boat.
It's the best of two worlds. Well, yeah, I got some religious business to attend. I will. I'm gonna go off on my own for a bit, and I shall return later.
Steely, you can do a survival check to see what you catch on your hunt. Given that this is a little bit more sparse forest, you bring back a couple of hairs.
This is all I could find this time, but it will get us through the night.
Can you read the DMs by the way when you have time? On disky.
And that's for the prep and cooking and assorted items.
Okay, you managed to prepare them quite nice.
I'm assuming we're all together here. No one's left or anything yet.
Kai, maybe.
Kai is moving up some religious business.
I guess I could take the first night shift if you guys want, because I already had some shut-eye while you guys were away in the city.
So what you're saying is Kai isn't here?
Yes.
So guys, I got some reward money for the mission we just completed from the SpyMaster.
This man.
And it was 30 gold in total, so 6 gold for each of us.
Oh, you wanna leave Kai out? Oh, that's a nice plan, I think.
I'm sure Craig will
I'd
have
be
my
up for
back
it.
here.
So we spread the gold.
But that 6 gold each would leave the 6 for Kai when he returns.
Oh, shit.
You totally just want to take his part. Awkward, like, nice, more for us.
I mean, I considered just splitting it between us three, but as they effectively did nothing.
Beg your fucking pardon.
You're not here, you can't respond to me.
I know, but I'm talking to you.
Also, Crag has mysteriously become silent and isn't here, so we could split between the three of us. He doesn't even know anything.
As you're sitting and talking about this, you also notice that Vamir isn't with you.
Is he going to set fire to the rafting?
It's not near the raft.
Ocean man, take me by the hand.
To blind, I can understand.
Oh shit.
Did the SpyMaster have any other missions for us?
No, just
Or
the
was it
scouting.
just the scouting? Okay.
Yeah.
While you guys are discussing this, I'll just jump in the DM channel.
Okay.
Right.
What?
Kai, what are you doing?
I DM'd you.
Yes, I saw.
Yeah, so I'm.
So you're sitting and you're trying to draw Bellman's figure onto the statue, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing to try and attune it?
Just saying the Bellman prayers, but with an emphasis on Bellman not being Bellman, Bellman being Ares. You know, I need you in this unruly place. I wing my wet, I wing my wet, and then so on and so forth.
Okay. Do a religion check.
Do I DM roll that or?
Whatever, they won't know what it is for.
But I'm gonna guidance that because I already to check guidance. Saving throw.
Makes it. You set incantations and you do feel a breeze in the wind. I mean, you feel the same, the same kind of half unnatural kind of breeze. But picking up the statuette afterwards, you don't feel the connection you would hope, as strong a connection as your old holy symbol.
But do I feel a little bit?
You did get the idea that someone did respond.
Someone being. Do I know if it's Ares or Ignis?
It's definitely not Ignis.
It's not Ignis.
No.
I'll take that.
And with the wind, you could probably guess that it was Ares.
Yeah, okay. So I have a weak ass holy symbol. Does this mean I don't have to do saving throws anymore?
No, you had to do saving throws before the DC has just gone down a bit.
I'll take that.
So instead of 17, it's a bit lower than that. Well, it was. I think I put it at. I think I put it at 13 with your old holy symbol.
Okay.
I don't see what he's doing exactly, I'm guessing, or do I see like
You're seeing him putting down the statuette and fiddling with it.
Okay, so in my little like wherever I am, I just like say a little prayer, and like because I can feel Agnes's Ares' presence as well. I'm guessing there.
Are you saying a prayer to Ares as well?
Yeah, just like guide us to you, and we will save you. Amen. I guess.
Yeah. So this is turning into some kind of devil's threesome with Ares then.
I would actually say roll your religion check again.
Me?
No, Eddie.
Okay. I got to say. Guidance, yes?
Yeah, still active.
Ooh, nice.
As you keep praying to the symbol, you all of a sudden do feel the same connection as you did with your old holy symbol.
Ah, Bellman! It is you!
Well, still not in the same way that it didn't feel like Bellman with your old holy symbol, but you definitely feel the same.
Well, Kai believes it is Bellman.
Yes.
And Ares, because Ares is a lesser name of Bellman. Obviously, everybody knows Spanish.
Yes. Right. Anything else?
No?
Jumping back up.
Do I get, or is this
What?
do I get a response to my prayer, or just nothing?
Well, you feel the wind described earlier.
Okay, cool. I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Cool. Should we go back up?
We are back up.
We are back up. Hey.
No, go away. We were happy without you.
Sleeping.
Here without you, baby.
Right. Complete fucking silence.
The rest of the party, you see Vermeer coming back, him sitting down as if nothing happened, and then you see Kai coming back as well.
What happened? I was sleeping.
Oh, fucking. Oh, well.
Where were you, old man?
I have fixed the holy symbol you got with Amir. Thank you again for that.
Yes, fuck.
What did you...
You gave me a broken holy symbol and I fixed it. I'm a real Belmanier.
What did you
Okay.
fix, if I may ask?
I made it not broke.
Legit.
Can I
Finish my
see your...
sentence.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just fucking.
I
Can
want to hold
see your holy symbol?
with like with two hands, the firmest grip you can think of. I want to hold out the holy symbol, which looks like Ignis but with a Bellman face painted onto it with charcoal. And it was like, it is back. I have found my mojo.
I'm just like imagining this as, you know, like, have you seen that Mr. Bean movie where he paints over the painting by mistake and has to like draw like a super stupid face instead? No? Yeah.
It's so completely inaccurate.
That's a
Nice.
nice
It's,
thing you got that.
Bellman blesses our journey.
I sort of whisper to it as quietly as I can. Sorry.
You don't get cocked again.
So, did you draw the face yourself?
Yes, Crag, all by myself.
Wow. I didn't know you were an artist.
No, I don't think anyone
you.
of us knew.
Right, what time is it now?
Probably approaching 10 o'clock.
Well, too tired to deal with Junkman today. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Rayleigh. But now I
Okay.
need sleep. I just wanna head in. I'm not even gonna talk about keeping watch.
Okay, who is taking the first watch?
I guess I am then? Or does anyone else want to take the first
Good
one?
night.
Did you say good night or I can?
I said good night.
Okay.
Okay, ready to do a perception check then.
Okay.
You do notice that even though it's night, the city doesn't sleep. You hear a lot of noises coming from over there. It's clear that there's a lot of work being done in the city at this moment. Still,
During the night?
yes.
Hmm.
Other than that, nothing out of the ordinary happens.
I guess I'm just gonna like take another bite of the food and just spend my watch just doing nothing pretty much. And as my watch goes to an end, I'll just wake everyone up. Or wait, am I having a full watch, or do I have to wake someone up? That's
Well, if you want, a long rest, then you would have to get somebody to replace you.
I don't think I need a long rest because of the elf trait. So
Drugs.
Well, you need to do your 4 hours meditation. That counts as a long rest for an elf. If you don't take your long rest, you will get a point of exhaustion.
but didn't I take like a short to oh shit? But how many hours is short rest?
A short rest, 30 minutes.
Oh shit.
But the other exhaustion was pretty much you being pumped by adrenaline, and then your body being like, okay, I need to sit down for a moment. Whereas this is you staying through the night would then make you both physically and mentally tired.
So normally I would have to like wake somebody up, right? To do it like properly.
Yes.
Fuck. And I didn't ask anyone before.
So who are you waking up?
Think careful.
Let's see. Last time I spent the night's watch, I think it was Hamel's character.
It was for me. He's an elf as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wake up from here and tell him that I really want to get some sleep as well, and I just ask him if he could stay awake for the watch.
How dare you wake me up, peasant?
Oh shit.
No, I'm kidding. Let's go. Okay. Cool. My turn.
As you sit down to meditate, Rapier, do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You go into your meditative state.
Yep.
And maybe you can do a perception check. Still nothing special happening. You do hear some of the sound coming from the city.
I get bored and I want to take off my shoe and put my foot near Kai as he's sleeping. Kai's face as he's sleeping.
Okay.
Little.
Be like, I'm going like, Bellman this.
What? Bellman this?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I'm really confused.
Right.
Yeah, that's my next. Oh, nice song.
Oh, I love Skellige. Right. Okay. Then are you switching with anyone, or are you just doing the rest of the night?
I mean, at this point, it would have been 8 hours when I'm done with mine, because it's been 4 hours from. So I mean, I'm guessing people will be up by now, or starting to get up now.
You can definitely do the rest without issue.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Okay. So, sun is just starting to creep over. It's starting to get light. Waking up the rest.
I'm dancing in the morning.
Okay.
Can I do a performance check?
Yes.
I'm not doing it because I haven't proficient in performances. I feel silly not using it. Oh shit! Why?
Do you fumble that, or what happened?
That's 3 fumbles in a night. I'm used.
Fall on my sword.
Kai, you are very abruptly woken by Babir falling on top of you. and the rest of you wake and see just Bavir laying on top of Kai.
This is not right!
I won't tell if you know.
What? And I just wanna like, sort of like roll Vamir over and like get on top of him and hold him down. Like, what are you doing?
I wanted to do a morning dance, but I slipped and you
Is
have.
that a euphemism?
Look at Craig with the big words.
Yeah.
I got bored in the night, okay? I wanted to do a dance.
What are you trying to do?
Just a dance, a traditional
I'll
dance.
slap you again if you tell another lie, Elf.
I was doing a traditional elvish dance.
I wanna slap him.
do an attack roll.
Does he get advantage because I'm prone?
No, because he's also prone.
Ah, okay.
I got on top of him.
Then you do get advantage.
Yeah, that hits right. I don't need to roll the second one.
Now check if you crit. You may kill. You may break my neck. with fucking stab.
You make break my neck. Come on, end my misery.
Alright, are you doing this like a proper good slap, or are you pulling it?
Yeah, I'm giving it all I got.
Or is it then just a strength modifiers damage?
I think it's a 1d4. I think it's a 1d4. At least for punches. I'm not sure if it's the same as like an unarmed attack. Kind of.
Well,
I thought you were into strictly man-woman-god relationships, Kai.
God. Do one damage. Huh?
As he's on top of me, I start screaming rape.
You're the one who's going after me, Vamir.
I am not that kind of elf.
But why did you leave the camp earlier?
Craig brings up an excellent point. Why did you?
I thought you two went to a morning dance with it.
Kai, you technically didn't see Mummy leaving.
Oh, okay.
Did I notice them? Like,
Everybody,
did I?
yeah, you noticed them being gone.
Exactly.
Yeah, the fact that you're asking is fine.
It's just
That's-
Kai didn't notice. You can react to
Oh.
getting the information now.
What did you do?
Nothing. I went on a bit of a walk, clear my head. Big day, lots of fighting.
Ah. Well, don't do it again, okay? We got many miles to cover tomorrow.
How will we ever do it without the raft wheel?
And I want to slap him again.
I'm gonna die from slaps, aren't I?
Do another attack roll with advantage. Well, that's good.
Hey!
Wait, he's not top of me still, is he?
Yeah, I never got up.
Nobody said anything about pushing off or anything.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So that's 6 damage, yeah?
Yes.
This hits with the intensity almost.
Jeez.
That one did shake your chin a bit.
I swear
Ow.
to Bellman, Vamir. You need to get your shit together.
I swear I hit him in Elvish.
Don't speak that heresy language, boy.
Rayleigh, you see that Kai is getting kind of violent, and you know that he had business with you as well.
Do not anger me, really.
I would like to help a fellow elf and just try to pull Kai away from Vamir.
Okay. Do athletics. I guess. Or is it athletics against athletics? Or how?
Against either his
mean, his
athletics
strength-
or his strength, yeah, or his dex. Sorry.
So
I mean, he's trying to grab me off him, but
Yeah.
it's not like strength based for me.
yes.
Yeah,
So
it
you
is.
can
So you
roll.
cannot-
You can roll either your dex to avoid being grappled or your athletics to resist it.
No, it's basically strength, so the straight up
Oh,
strength.
I thought athletics was.
Yeah.
Dex.
Strength. I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christ.
So really, you do manage
No,
to
no.
pull Kai off of Vamir.
Thank you, other elf.
What are you doing, Riley?
I mean, what the fuck are you doing?
This elf assaulted me in the night.
I just fell on him because I was doing a traditional elf dance.
Really?
You fell on it.
Have you ever
It's
heard
not
of
really
this
my problem.
traditional-
Just listen to him, and it's okay.
I wanna like pick up a stick off the ground and cast light on it and shove it right next to Rayleigh's eyes
Okay.
and just go like, "I know what you've been taking, Rayleigh." And I wanna just look at his pupils.
I would like to try to deceive him and just swear that I didn't take any.
Does his pupils reveal anything?
It's insight versus deception, or
Yeah. How would I do a deception check?
Deception.
Well, really.
I'm doing deception.
It's like a physical trait.
Fuck!
You.
How do you fumble that? How do you fumble that?
I didn't take any drugs, he said as he nodded his head.
Well, pretty much. He's you see his pupil is much larger than what you would what you saw Vamir's pupils being for just a moment ago. You just had a very close look at another elf's eyes, and those pupils were much smaller than what you're seeing right now.
You goddamn chunky, really. What did you buy in the town?
Nothing. I swear, man.
I don't believe him, right?
Probably not, though. It's up to you.
You lie. What did you buy? I'll ask you again, one more time.
I just bought some juice, man.
It's slavery.
I thought it was juice, but it's not.
I also bought some.
What did you buy then, Craig?
Well, it's definitely not you. I think.
What did you buy, Craig? Show me.
And
I,
while you're talking with Craig, you just hear the whispers coming from Rayleigh. Like all of a sudden, he's whispering a lot of strange words.
Vamir, what is he saying?
And then, as you're saying that, you feel a bump in your ass.
What the actual fuck? A
You ju-
bump in my ass.
But you got a slap in your ass.
Oh, okay.
Is it a mage hand?
It is.
Okay.
The rest of you see this this almost transparent hand just whacking Kai in the ass.
I mean, don't mind me. I'm high. I'm high.
Craig,
what?
you had crew members who were using substances, right?
I would assume so.
Did you also tie them to the mast when they were needed to get off it?
Well, I never really interacted with.
You had a ship.
I have a ship.
But no
but I
crew.
was- No.
It doesn't matter. Help me tie Rayleigh down to our new ship.
I'm so sorry
Yeah.
about that, Crag. We can be your crew.
Yes. You are my crew.
I want to tie Rayleigh down to the raft till
With
he,
my hand.
to let him ride out this abuse.
I put my hand on Crag's shoulder.
His
I'll
ass.
be your crew.
Start crying.
Rayleigh, do a performance check.
Okay. Fuck. Fuck.
Okay, as you're starting to drag off with Rayleigh, you see his face starting to shift and shiver.
There, Rayleigh. It's just withdrawal. You will feel better in a bit. Goddamn pervert. And I want to tie him down to the raft so he can't.
I would like to resist.
Okay, then it's the other way around. Kai do an athletics, and Rayleigh do a dex or strength.
Christ.
Please. You'll never get me!
You jumped out of my hand! I'm running over to him!
He's another campaign now.
As you start dragging off with him, you all of a sudden trip, and Rayleigh have just gotten his leg in a position where he could tumble your legs, so you find yourself face first into the ground, and Rayleigh's just, what are you doing? You're free.
I'm just running circles around Kai, so he can't catch me.
Okay.
And screaming, "You'll never catch me!"
You know
As
how
I
mad you look
as I
right
pull
now.
out the little green bottle and take little sips out of it.
But you had a green one too? I thought you had a blue
I
one.
don't drink it whole. I don't chug it though. I just kinda.
You need to look up.
I don't want to use it. Can I kind of sort of? I guess. I could drink it actually. Ah no, never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, so you're
I-
fake drinking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just daunting Kai, sort of thing.
I go over to Hunter, like, what's new in your life?
You know, just packing up the camp, get ready to go. But nice morning.
Crag, help me!
No.
After being abandoned by my camaraderie, I want to cast Hold Person on Rayleigh.
Oh wow.
Okay.
He must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Wait, sorry. What are you doing?
Casting Hold Person on you?
Having
shit.
seen Kai start to do something, I'm going to cast Silence on the entirety of our group.
What?
Furthermore, you have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
No, Kai also have to do a wisdom saving throw
Oh.
Oh yeah, because
So you-
reasons.
to even get the spell off.
Oh.
It
He's
works.
so fucking held down.
Well, you get to cast the spell, so really do a wisdom saving throw. And are you doing a zone of silence or what?
Yeah, I'm going to piss thumbs up.
Oh no.
Okay.
And that's a concentration spell, so it will break immediately.
Yeah. So you all see as Rayleigh is just frozen in place for about a second, and then you hear Steele also raising his arms and saying an incantation, and then a sudden bellowing sound is just disturbing you all, and Bailey, you immediately feel yourself being free again.
Whoa.
But none of you can hear anything other than the noise.
I'm hoping it's always. I'm going to point at the group, then point at the suppliers, and then point away, and I'm going to keep packing up.
I want to raise my fist towards the hunter and just like in a comical way, shout and curse him to shit more than I've ever done in my life. But nobody can hear a word because it's PG-13. After realizing that I can't deal with Rayleigh right now, I just I motion to Crag to help me push the wagon.
Where are we taking the wagon?
North! I point up and Crag probably takes where I was going north. I don't know.
I would like to help pack as well.
I lick my finger. I hold it up.
To the north, you said.
Oh, we're still
The
silent,
wind.
right?
Yeah, none of you can hear anything.
Oh.
I mean, you can just walk like 25 feet away, and then you're not.
Yeah.
That's kind of smart. I don't think Craig would understand it. Craig just licks his finger and does all those motions.
I nod at Crag and he's like, let's go.
I point the other direction.
I do like a no shake with my head and like just point the other way to Crag.
I hold up 3 fingers.
I fold down the middle finger, Crag.
I start gesturing while we're playing charades.
I start walking north.
In the middle of this game, I'm going to dismiss the silence spell and see if they notice.
I don't notice, I guess.
Well, I grunt a lot while I'm doing these things.
What is?
I point even more like north, pointing.
In frustration, I start yelling.
What do you mean?
As I can hear, he's like, "We're going north!" I shout equally loud.
Oh, we could have said that.
I facepalm. Let's go.
Okay, you start moving onwards to northwards. You would have been told that you are supposed to head northwest. Yeah, northwest at this point.
Yes.
So you walk from. Are you taking the raft with you?
Of course.
How are you taking the raft with you?
Well, we started pushing it, I said, but Hunter didn't object. So I guess we're pushing it.
Okay.
Basically, I don't have to carry it. I don't really care what they're doing because I'm just going to be ahead of them, and if they get caught, I don't care.
I'm also walking with Hunter.
You
We are basically bait at this point, Craig.
walk for a good 2.5 hours, and then you start seeing a huge structure in the horizon.
Tiny tower.
No, it's looks like a wall stretching for as long as you can see.
Do we know about this wall? Like, was this where we're the city on the other side? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, is that wall to be buried? Okay.
Can we see the gate from now? By now.
Do a perception check.
I'd like to do survival to see if I can see any signs of recent movement. Can look at survival.
You do spot the gate, or at least a different part of the wall structure.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It doesn't look like anything special has come through here.
How close are we?
You are probably a good 20 minutes walk from the gate still.
Okay.
You are right now on fairly open plains. There's not any trees or anything from here onto the walls.
So I would check to see if I can see anything about us. Any like tracks, anything that can give it away before heading forward.
Okay. You don't see anything in particular.
It seems we're still safe for now. We should just push towards the gate. I think most of the trouble is on the other side.
I agree. Let's.
I follow still.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Pack and Kai are 2 hours behind us.
How far behind are we?
Go ahead and both of you roll an athletics check.
Correct, it's very flat. Kai is fairly.
They're actually keeping up fairly well.
Very strong.
So they're tailing the group. Right, you get closer to the gate, and you start hearing drums of war.
I start stealthing from that point.
How close do we think they are?
Can we see the top of the wall?
You can't see anyone on top of the wall. As you get a bit closer to the gates, you can see that there have been there are signs of fighting, but it doesn't look like there's any people at the gate right now.
Well, how are we close to the gate right now? Are we just in front of it?
You are probably a mile away.
I'm guessing a British mile, not a Swedish or regular mile.
Well, as close as a kilometer you can get in retard terms.
What do you think those drums are for?
Music.
They don't.
I think we should go in and check it out.
They don't sound slightly like worry or hostile to you guys?
Nah,
Maybe we should be sneaky about it.
Yeah, this is.
We haven't heard any drums from the ice people before.
No, but that does not mean they are incapable.
I don't think we are
We-
musically competent.
We also haven't encountered an actual army before.
That's what you think. We should head towards the sound of drums. With haste.
But I mean, it isn't that can't be the army of the city that we came from, right?
No, this would be the city, the army that just besieged the the garrison before we lost contact.
Yeah, we did mention that. My bad.
Yes, they did. Yeah, that's the whole reason.
Yeah. I realize now. Yes, I remember everything. We should
I think
probably tread
we
carefully.
should. Yeah, I think we should try and gather numbers and then
Gather
head back and
numbers?
report. As in, ascertain their numbers and before we head back.
Well, how about we settle down here and you and your little spider fella do some recon for us?
Fine.
Huh?
Fine. Yeah. I mean that works better for me.
You are the sneaky one, and you know, you make a really girly shriek, and we'll come to your rescue.
I would like to trail a bit behind though. I can be rather sneaky as well.
I'll cast Pass Without Trace. And I'll just, as I'm doing this, as like, this will cover our movements. Who wants to move forward?
Okay. Anyone moving forward? Make it.
I would like to move forward as well, because I'm kind of sneaky as well.
I will give you guys a sign if shit goes down. Okay, old man and orc man?
Yeah. What sign are you giving us?
Very loud boom.
Very loud boom. Like drum. That could be confusing, Elf.
It will be very distinct.
Jesus Christ, mate!
I mean, I
Stop
got
it!
disadvantage, so I get a 39, I guess.
Who is Jesus Christ? I thought you were all about bed.
Bellman Christ! Others.
What?
And
It's,
so I pass out Trace on me, Ravy and Vimir.
it's plus 10 to stress stealth.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
You're still fine.
That's the fourth one this evening. I must be setting some record. But hey, plus 13.
better than
Oh shit, I have plus 18.
What?
Guys, how the hell do you make... You're shooting at the stealthy, but you still make good rolls.
Oh no!
I
I mean,
got plus 19!
fucking shit elves. It's like- hiding by just like closing her eyes.
Okay. You approach the gate, and it seems to be unmanned. You can definitely see there have been a lot of footsteps coming through here.
I would like to climb up the wall.
Okay.
Can I invest?
do,
Can it? Sorry, go ahead.
do an acrobatics or no athletics.
Yeah, that. Well, this is to hold on to Shadow, yeah, because he's got climb, so he can just climb
Yeah.
anything. Yeah.
I want to investigate, by the way, to see if I can see anything around, like on the signs of anything. I don't know.
Do an investigation check. Steely, you get up on the top of the wall.
While they are stealthing about, can me and Crag just tune up the wagon to make it a bit sturdier, a bit better?
Sure. What do you want to do?
Yes, make sure the wheels don't fall off.
Okay.
I want to put Crag in charge of decorating it.
Okay. Each of you do dex.
Sleight of hand, or
No, dex check. Oh, I guess, yeah, sleight of hands.
I tuned the shit out of that.
Damn, you're like the anti-me today.
They seem a lot more. They will seem a lot more fastened and sturdy to the raft now.
We'll make a land boat out of her yet, Crag.
What are you doing to decorate the ship?
Old man,
Well, I left that up into your capable hands, Crag.
do you have any limbs that you don't?
Any limbs?
Yes.
All I have. You didn't keep the Hydra skull, did you?
I think I gave it to Exotic Tasting.
I was a perfectly good Hydra skull wasted.
But wait, I have an Aquean scale.
I have 6 Hydra teeth.
Perfect. Do you have any glue?
I do have a carpenter's hammer, so with a bit of work, I'm sure we could make them. Where do you want to attach them?
In the front.
Like spikes?
Yes.
Like ramming spikes?
Exactly.
I like the way you think, Craig. I want to attach the 6 Hydra teeth to the front of our bag.
Okay.
The land boat, sorry. We tree him now.
Okay. You get them attached. Vamir, you see looking about the gates. You see multiple corpses of humanoid origin. There's some dwarves, some elves, some humans, and even a few orcs laying about. But most of them seem to have been either cut open or frozen to death.
Frozen.
Do I recognize any banners or anything that they're wearing that is familiar?
Not in particular, no. They do not have a specific kind of uniform, from you can tell. You do see the sign of Ignis on a lot of clothing, though.
So as in like on the clothing, right?
Yeah, but you did notice at the city that was getting kind of a trend that you would brand your clothes with a sign of Ignis somewhere.
I was saying that I have a sign of Ignis on me as well, on my clothing, right?
No, that you saw at when you were at the last town that was kind of a trend that people would put the sign on their clothes in some way, kind of like people walking around with a cross in ours.
Can I take one of the any of the clothing with the sign on it? Just like keep it?
Sure.
I'll do that.
You also notice that these corpses have not been here for more than more than 5 days, so they are starting to rot.
Okay.
For you, Stile, What are you doing on the top of the wall?
Yeah. So is there any signs of battle up here at all? Like that it was manned or?
Yes. You also see several corpses over here.
And then the most obvious question, like, how wide is this wall? Is it like?
It is about 4 meters wide in the from what you can walk, and then there's about almost a meter of armament. So, fairly wide wall.
Okay. I'll being sneaky. Do you want me to re-roll my stealth or?
No, I'll just keep the stealth rolls going from the start.
Okay. I'd like to just push forward to the other side of the wall and then look over, basically.
Okay. You see this in the distance. You see, not too far away from the wall, you see a bigger city than you were just at. It is more fortified. You can see that once upon a time, it was supposed to be a garrison that was supposed to withstand sieges. And you see an enormous army in front of the gates.
Are the numbers that I'm seeing here not indicative of how many there actually are?
Times it by 10 to get a rough estimate.
Okay, yeah.
At least
okay.
the foot soldiers you see.
Yeah, I imagine that. Like, I'm sure I'm not saying too much, but I'm like the CG guys are probably like that's fine, but the guys around the gate are probably like swarms or something.
Yes, pretty much. Rayleigh, what are you doing?
Oh, I am currently. What do I see around me?
You
I assume steel went up, and where did Wamir go from my position?
closer to the gate. Looking over to the gate, you see corpses still spread around the area.
I wanna go the other way, the opposite of where Wamir went, and check out side of the wall, I guess. Are there like anything I should be interested in?
Do an investigation check. You see that there have been siege fire against some parts of the wall, mostly close to the gate. And you also notice that the gate itself had been breached open by force.
Okay. I would like to go to the breach and look through it and see if anything is there. I'm stealthing, right?
You're keeping the stealth roll from earlier.
Also, yeah, really clumsily stealthing.
Is it clumsily though if it's 19?
I guess it's not, but
Well, that's a fumble.
Alright. The fumble is best step. Yeah.
in the distance you see pretty much this. Where your vision stops, you pretty much see a cloud. Like there's a lot of something is obscuring your vision.
Ah. Okay. And which way is the wall? Where am I? Like standing?
You're standing somewhere out of the picture, like
the bottom?
like this road would lead to
Oh,
where
okay.
you are,
Okay.
but a good distance away still.
Okay, got it. Right. I wanna head back to Vamir and report, basically.
Okay.
Is that that's a catapult, right? The picture.
Yeah, siege weapons.
Siege weapons. Yeah.
Oh, have you not moved me? I can't see anything. But maybe we're not supposed to see anything right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's mainly because he said he was going through the breach.
Yeah. Okay. I want to go back to Vamir and just. I can speak when stealth, right?
Yeah.
I just Vamir. I went to there's a big hole in the wall, and I looked through it, and there's a lot of guys there, and they've also got siege weapons, so it looks pretty grim. There's a lot of bodies as well.
When you say many, how many are you talking about? Like, can we take them, or
I
is
mean-
it dangerous?
I think it's pretty dangerous though. There was a lot of guys. Like I saw at least 8 or 9.
Okay. Do you know what Spider-Man is doing?
I think he
I heard-
climbed the wall.
I haven't heard anything from him. Let's wait here and see what he says, and then when he's back, head back to the others. But make no sounds.
Okay, if we're back with me, are the distances accurate on this map?
Yes. Actually, no, they will probably be doubled. Or half, whatever you want to call it. As in one
So
square.
that's
one square.
80 foot, yeah.
Yeah.
And this path, that bit there, is that where the gate is? Is like that quite close to the wall? Is that just a distance away?
You're probably looking at from wall to walls. That's in feet. It's probably close to 1,000 feet between the where you can see and the wall you're currently standing on.
Okay. I'd like to head back down on the safe side, our side of the wall.
Okay. And you see Vermeer and Bailey standing there waiting for you. And I guess that is where we'll end for tonight.
Okay.
2 sessions in a row without any fighting.